We are all so connected these days. Cell phones, tablets, social media, it's opened up a whole new level of communication, and most of it is positive. But unfortunately, that interconnectedness also has a dark side.
Absolutely. Especially with the technological age that we have nowadays, it's becoming very prevalent.
What we're talking about is online bullying. Words or photographs spread through social media for no reason other than to harass or intimidate an individual. And although it can happen to anyone of any age, when it happens to an adolescent, the consequences can be particularly dire.
Very detrimental emotional damage can be done. Many kids suffer depression, anxiety, fear, just a genuine fear that their parents or their grandparents may find out.
Take Amanda Todd, for example, and she committed suicide because of them.
Shame, fear, depression, all brought on by compromising words or images made public. Images that might have even been taken by the individual themselves, but were then shared without their permission. It's a form of bullying that didn't even exist a few decades ago.
I think we all make mistakes. And unfortunately, the way the internet works, when we make a mistake, it's there and it doesn't disappear. So that's different from when I was in middle school.
Nowadays, it's done behind a computer screen or over a telephone, and the bully doesn't ever have to face you, so you're never sure actually who the bully is, because it could be a fake name or it could be a persona that they play.
Anonymous bullies. Threats and harassments that might have been just brief confrontations if they'd happened in person. But when they're online, they take on a life of their own. And if you think this is something that only happens somewhere else, think again.
Every day there's a new case that comes out of an app or a text message or harassment through Facebook or something like that where a youth is traumatized.
In today's world, it's ongoing. It's every day. It's part of their class. We're constantly talking about how to demonstrate responsibility online, as well as in the school and in the classroom.
But even with a growing awareness, online bullying is still happening regularly, and it's something the RCMP are taking very seriously.
People think that because they're using a fake name or on a computer somewhere that the police won't find them. They won't be able to know where they are. Every computer, every device has an IP address. We do investigate that. We have people that are professionally trained to investigate that. And when we do find them, there definitely are charges of criminal harassment. There can be charges of assault. There can be charges of uttering threats.
And even beyond the legal ramifications, the RCMP are prepared to help in any way they can.
There are steps that we can use to take that photo down from the internet. Facebook has a reporting site, as well as Snapchat, Instagram. They all have ways to report photos. It doesn't mean the end of the world. It doesn't mean the end of your school years. It just means that we need to act appropriately and make the smart decision to take care of it as soon as possible.
Maybe the most important thing to remember is that it doesn't have to be the end of the world. If you're being bullied or harassed online, tell somebody, because believe it or not, you're not alone. In Port Alberni, I'm Nancy Wilmot.